Philosophy is obsessed with definitions. What is truth? What is justice? What is knowledge? What is freedom? Again and again, philosophy returns to the same instinct, to define, but what if definitions are far more unstable than they first appear? Since antiquity, philosophers have searched for essences, the hidden core that makes a thing what it is. To define something, in the classical sense, is to uncover its essential nature, its necessary and universal structure. For thinkers like Plato, philosophy was inseparable from this search. To understand justice, beauty, or truth meant discovering their eternal form. Definitions are not merely linguistic exercises. They shape entire systems of thought. Disputes often persist not because people disagree about facts, but because they mean different things by the same word. Take freedom. Does freedom mean absence of restraint, political participation, economic autonomy, or self-mastery? Entire ideologies emerge from different definitions. Traditionally, philosophers sought precise definitions through genus and difference. A thing would be defined by the broader category it belongs to and the feature distinguishing it from anything else. This model assumes concepts possess clear boundaries, that every category has a stable essence. But language resists perfect precision. Consider concepts like art, religion, democracy, and game. Every proposed definition seems either too narrow, too broad, or vulnerable to counterexamples. The closer we examine ordinary language, the harder rigid definitions become. This problem reaches a turning point with Ludwig Wittgenstein. Wittgenstein asks, what do all games share? Competition? Not always. Rules? Not necessarily. Entertainment? Sometimes not. Instead of one essential feature, concepts may function through family resemblance, a network of overlapping similarities without a single shared core. This changes philosophy profoundly. Definitions may not reveal eternal essences at all, they may simply function as tools. The meaning of a concept depends on how it operates within human practices. Language becomes dynamic, contextual, flexible. This debate leads to one of philosophy's oldest conflicts. Essentialists argue concepts correspond to real underlying essences. Nominalists argue categories are human constructions, names we impose upon reality. This tension appears everywhere: science, politics, ethics, and metaphysics. Definitions are never purely neutral. Who controls definitions often controls debate itself. Political struggles frequently become struggles over language, because changing a definition changes how reality is interpreted. Philosophy warns against false precision, the temptation to force messy human realities into rigid conceptual boxes. Some concepts may resist exact boundaries altogether, and this ambiguity may not be failure, but part of how language actually works. Modern philosophy increasingly treats definitions with suspicion. Rather than asking, what is the eternal essence of X? Many philosophers now ask, how is this concept used? The search shifts from metaphysical certainty to conceptual clarification. Definitions shape philosophy, But philosophy also reveals the instability beneath definitions themselves. Concepts are not frozen objects, they live within history, culture, and human practice. To define a concept is never merely to describe reality, it is also to decide how reality will be understood.